As we head out the door, I notice Sayori's holiday lights aren't on. How strange. What's strange? Sayori's holiday lights aren't on. They usually are at this time of year, regardless if she's home or not. Maybe she forgot this year? She's been pretty off lately. I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. I'll remind her later. Hey, Skibbity Toilet! People at school were talking about the Christmas lights at the nearby mall. Yeah, I overheard something about it. Do you think we could go see them? I've never seen them before. Sure, why not? I don't have any other ideas anyways. Wow, what a time to be alive. Whoa! We walk for 15 minutes towards the mall. Hi. It says hi on there. Hi. I immediately see a 50th year anniversary banner right outside. As we walk closer to the entrance, I see a sign by one of the entrances. Due to technical difficulties, the 50th anniversary Christmas lights have been canceled today. We apologize for any inconvenience. Sincerely, management. Damn it, that really sucks. You'd expect them to be ready for the holidays. That's a first. Well, we can always go to another one. The train station is nearby, and there's a direct service to the main city. Sure, but you gotta pay for my fare. But it's not that expensive. Yeah, let's go. Natsuki drags me towards the city station. Is this a real... Oh my god, that almost looked like a real picture. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Natsuki drags me towards the station, and we jump on the first express train to the city. After a few short stops, we finally get to our destination. A mass of people are walking towards the mall. Natsuki grabs my hand as we rush forward. We reach our destination, along with 50 other people who got off our train. Holy crap. It's beautiful. You're beautiful, Nats. Natsuki proceeds to slug me in the arm. Ow, what the heck? I'm about to tell Nats off, but I see her eyes glittering as she looks at the lights around us. We walk around the tree for a while, basking in the lights around us. Hey, Skibbity Toilet. What's up? Can you buy me a churro, the one with chocolate? It's like breakfast time, though. Give me a churro, dummy, or you're not getting any dinner tonight. Okay, fine. Suki sticks her tongue out at me as I walk away. I wait in line for a churro for about 3 minutes, hoping that the family of 5 in front of me doesn't buy out the entire stand and leave me with nothing but a cup of cinnamon sugar. Excuse me. Editor, cut that out. I finally reach the front of the line and manage to order the last churro, eliciting a collective groan from everyone behind me. Damn. I walk over to Natsuki and hand it to her. Thank you. Want a bite? How could I deprive you of any sweets? It's all yours. Natsuki smiles at me and enjoys her, confection. Walking around the tree a little more, we quickly get bored and decide to call it a day. Natsuki and I take the next train home and arrive back at our house at about 5 o'clock. Looks like I'm gonna have to get used to it being so dark so early in the day again. Yeah, I hate that time of year. I'm super tired for some reason. I think I need a nap. Really? I was just about to make dinner for us. I guess all that walking around tuckered me out. I just need a nap, but I'll make myself something when I wake up. Well, I can make us both something and you can just warm it up later. Well, that's nice of you That's nice of you to offer, but nothing. What is it? Do you not trust me to make a good meal? I'm gonna go take that shower now. If you're done being insecure about your lack of cooking skills, feel free to join me. Natsuki winks at me while walking away. How dare she tease me like that? I make myself a quick dinner, which I wouldn't necessarily blame Natsuki for not wanting to eat, then finish it in less than 2 minutes. I sling my dish into the sink to worry about it later, then, hormones running through me, knock on the bathroom door. It's unlocked! I open the bathroom door, letting the sight fill my eyes. What an end this will be to a great day. Wow. Well, thank God we didn't go into detail, or else this would have to be posted on the hub. You know, this would not be posted on YouTube. This is a crazy-ass mod. They are just literally, not descriptively, but that's crazy. Like, this is an 18-plus mod for sure. Natsuki and I have been through a lot lately. I think that much is clear. However, I'm proud of her for the way she's carried herself as of late. Even when she has made mistakes, I've helped her in learning from them and growing more. Our date to see the Christmas lights around the city was 5 days ago. Christmas is coming up soon, in about a week, and I'm ready to start thinking about what to get her. Maybe I should have thought of that earlier, but I've been busy. It's about 11 in the morning, and I'm still yet to get out of bed. Natsuki woke up before me, so I figured she'd want to do some household chores. Am I a freeloader in my own house? Whatever. I stand up and go about my morning routine about an hour later than I normally would. I go to the kitchen expecting to see Natsuki making breakfast, but she isn't there. Ooh. I walk into the living room, and that's where I do find her, but she's crying. Nats? Gah! Skibbity toilet, don't freaking scare me like that! I decide to ignore the fact that I consciously entered the room as delicately as I could and go straight to asking her a question. Are you okay? How come you're crying? Oh, well... I look more closely at Natsuki's arms and see her clutching something to her chest. What's that? It's, Natsuki holds the object out to me, and I see what it is. It's my mom's cookbook. Oh, Nats. I go next to her on the couch, and she instinctively rests her head on my shoulder. Are you doing all right? I'm okay, I guess. I just can't help but think about her today. It's her birthday tomorrow. Is that so? Yeah, every year I open this book and find a new recipe to cook that I haven't made before. Then I go visit her at the cemetery. I sit there and eat it, and I stay and talk for a few hours. Last year was the first time I went by myself without my dad, and it was really relaxing. How come he didn't go with you? He was busy working that day. He would have otherwise. But I'm glad he didn't. If he was there with me, I wouldn't have been able to talk to my mom as much as I would have liked. Whenever I would try to in the past, he'd look at me with such reproach. I couldn't stand it. I can't believe her dad. It must be because of him and his constant torment over his daughter in the past that made Natsuki believe that everything that happened to their family was her fault. So, I assume you'll be going there by yourself tomorrow as well? Well, actually, I was going to ask you if you wanted to come with me. Are you sure? Why are you scared of meeting your girlfriend's mom? No, it's not that. It's really intimate and important day for you, isn't it? Are you sure you want me there? I just wouldn't want to ruin it for you like your dad used to. Skibbity toilet, come on, you could never. My dad, he's troubled, unlike you. It's important and intimate, yeah, but there's no one more important to me than you, and no one I'm more comfortable being intimate than with you. I want you to be there with me tomorrow. And besides, you'll be able to have an amazing lunch prepared in spirit by my mom, the only person I ever knew who was a better cook than me. Who says no? Well, when you put it that way, I guess I can't. Ha! But really, if it's important to you that I'm with you tomorrow, I'll be happy to join you. Thank you, Skibbity Toilet. I love you. By the way, could I ask you one more thing? What is it? How come you've never told me about this before, about this tradition you have on your mom's birthday? Well, truth be told, I just don't like to talk much about my mom. Don't get me wrong, I love her, but that's exactly why I don't like talking about her. The longer I do, I break down eventually, and I don't like you to see me like that. I'd rather not force you to worry about me so much. Well, if I wasn't worried about you, I probably wouldn't be a very good boyfriend now, would I? I guess not. I don't know, I still have trouble opening up sometimes. We'll get there, Nats, I promise. Thank you. Natsuki kisses me on the cheek, then stands up. Sorry I've kept you waiting for breakfast for too long. I'll get working on that now. I can help you. Natsuki smiles at me and accepts my offer, and the two of us go to make breakfast together. Aww.
The rest of the day goes by without a hitch. The two of us stay in and watch a movie together on TV. And the closer we get to nighttime, the more I notice Natsuki is getting a little worked up. You okay? I'm just a little anxious about tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. But you've done this a lot, haven't you? Once a year isn't a lot, Skibbity Toilet. It still hurts me. I understand, but I'll be there with you. I believe in you, Nats. You're stronger than you think. Thank you. I think I should get to sleep now. I have to wake up early to prepare our food. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna get the mouse out of the way. My mom could really cook, but man, were her recipes complicated. Okay, Nats, sleep well, okay? I will. Good night. I love you. I love you too. Natsuki disappears into the night and prepares herself for bed. Meanwhile, I stay in the living room and flip on some anime. That's some real shit. As I watch, I can't help but think about tomorrow. I'm admittedly a little nervous as well for a number of reasons. First, I've never really been to a cemetery before. I'm not sure how one is supposed to act. How have you never been to a cemetery? Excuse me? Are you stupid? You've never had anybody die. What? Second, Natsuki is bound to be emotional, and I hope I'm supportive enough to help her. Third, well, I do have a third concern, but I don't imagine it'll amount to anything. Ooh, I guess all there is to do is to rest and mentally prepare myself for tomorrow. Natsuki spent the whole morning cooking for today's lunch. She woke up bright and early to go shopping for ingredients and spent about 4 hours preparing the food. I couldn't help but sneak glances at her ass throughout... No. I'm sorry. Okay, alright. I would sneak glances at the meal throughout the morning, and she would laugh and keep telling me to back the fuck off. Eventually, I would put the food out of my mind. After showering, I go outside and sit and wait for Natsuki. Damn, those birds are loud. I really hope today goes well. The door opens behind me, and I look at Natsuki. She's carrying a bag of presumably filled with takeout boxes that we'll enjoy together visiting her mom. And she's wearing a backpack, I assume, filled with plates and utensils. I'm ready. Well, let's go. I take Natsuki's hand and we walk towards the cemetery. I hear Natsuki sniffle a few times as we walk, but it can't be helped. Well, yeah, she's going to see her dead mom. That's pretty sad. Damn! Once we walk in through the gates of the cemetery, Natsuki releases my hand from her grip and starts power walking in the direction of her mother's grave. I let her continue how she likes and decide I'll reach her at my own pace. In the distance, I see Natsuki standing a few yards in front of a headstone, and she has her hands behind her back, almost bashful. Seems like she's a little kid again, showing her mom a drawing she made. But by the looks of it, she just seems to be too shy to go any closer. I finally make it to her and put my hand on her shoulder. I look at the headstone reading, Kaiya Shimizu, 1974 to 2007. Mother, wife, friend. There's a few wilted flowers taped to the stone with a photo of her and Natsuki. I look at the photo, and as I look at Natsuki's mother, it's like I'm looking at Natsuki. She looked just like her. Miss Shimizu, I hope you know why I'm... Oh, wait. Miss Shimizu, I hope you know I'm always by your daughter's side. Go ahead, Nats, you can talk to her. Natsuki nods her head and sniffles. Hi, Mama. I actually have a little bit of a stuffy nose, so this is, like, lore accurate. I know it's been a while. I'm really sorry. I wish I had the courage to come see you more. But I'm glad I can be here with you now. And look, Mama, I want you to meet someone. Natsuki walks back to me and grabs my hand, and I walk with her. Mama, this is Skibbity Toilet. He's my boyfriend. I've been living with him for a long time. Y'all, it's been like, what, 3 days? How long has this game been going on for? I know that there's like time skips and stuff, so it's not 3 days. That was a genuine joke. Like, I'm Mr. Funny Guy. Ha ha ha. 3 days, obviously not. Obviously. But, how, it's been months? What are these time skips? How much time is skipped between each time? I don't think that makes sense. I'm sorry. This is my first time recording this in a hot minute. And thank y'all for all the support on this series so far. So thank you. I'm just gonna continue on. Hi, Miss Shimizu. It's great to finally meet you. Natsuki's told me so much. I decide to stop there. I don't want to force anything I say. Natsuki then sits down on the grass by her mother's headstone, and I follow suit. Mama, look. I made the pork udon from your cookbook. I didn't really have time to make fresh noodles, so I just bought some that was prepared for me, but I still think it turned out really good. I just know that if you were here for me, you'd make it so much better than I ever could. You were always so good at cooking for me. I scooch in closer to Natsuki and hug her. Sniffle! Well, anyway, I think it's time for lunch, right, Skibbity Toilet? Yeah, I'm sure your food will make your mom very proud, Natsuki. I kiss her on the head. We then head towards the picnic area and sit down at a wooden table. We're completely alone. The silence of the cemetery is eerie, but in a peaceful way. Nat opens the backpack she brought with her and pulls out a tablecloth, then spreads it across. I help her get it nice and even, then she pulls out 2 plastic plates and 2 pairs of chopsticks. Finally, she opens the plastic bag and subsequently opens the styrofoam box containing the food. It smelled good before, but now that it's out in the open, it smells absolutely heavenly. Natsuki puts an equal amount of noodles on each plate, then hands me mine. Then, without any regard for cleanliness or properness, she breaks her chopsticks apart and takes a bunch of noodles and drops it straight on her face, missing her mouth completely, and it lands safely back on her plate. What? That's so disrespectful! She's at the fucking cemetery doing that? Whoa. If I was her mom, if I was Miss Shimizu, whatever, I'd be haunting her ass. Like, hey, don't be doing that. I'd be grabbing the belt. I look at Natsuki, dumbfounded with what I just saw, and she notices. I'm sorry, I promise I'm not crazy. I think it's a little bit too late for that. I just forgot to tell you that's something I always used to do with the noodles my mom made for me when I was little. It always made her laugh. But she's probably not laughing now because, 1, she's fucking dead, and 2, you're older now. You should be at least a little bit more proper. Oh, I see. I do have to admit, it's pretty funny. Your mom must have had a great sense of humor. I can see where you got it from. Yeah, my mom was oh my god. Yeah, my mom was a super funny lady. She always loved to do silly voices and make silly faces with me. She told me the corniest knock-knock jokes when I was too little to understand how dumb knock-knock jokes are. Oh, I'd love to hear one. Do I have to? It would make my day. Fine, okay, I remembered one. Knock, knock. Who's there? A broken pencil. A broken pencil who? Never mind, it's pointless! That was actually kind of funny. I guess you're right. Well, anyways, let's eat our food before it gets too cold. Come on, one more Nope, shut up and eat! We laugh and I take a whiff of the delectable smell. Natsuki's now begun to eat her noodles normally, and I do the same. I take my first bite and I'm astounded. The spices are on point, and the vegetables are steamed to perfection. It's almost better than sex. I take a bite out of some pork, and it's absolutely splendid. Oh yes, I love this pork. It's absolutely splendid. Nats, you've outdone yourself. No, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. Nats, you've outdone yourself this time. Thanks, I'm glad you think so. To be the best, I had to learn from the best. So if you're going to thank anyone, thank my mama. You know, I think I'll do just that. I stand up, then walk back over to Natsuki's mother's headstone, and Natsuki follows behind me. I look at the photo of Natsuki and her mother, and look straight into her mother's eyes. Miss Shimizu, before I met Natsuki, I was living a pretty unremarkable life. I'd go about the same boring, drawn-out daily routine, and that's what I plan to do every day for every year for the rest of my life. But when I met Natsuki, everything changed for me. Natsuki's done nothing but make me smile, make me laugh, and challenge me to be a better person for as long as we've been together. And I know that all of the roadblocks she's faced over the years, including losing you, has caused her untold amounts of distress and sadness. But I feel proud to say that I've done what I could to help Natsuki channel that sadness into strength. Natsuki is now the strongest woman I know, and if you could stand in front of her right now, I'm confident that you'd see that too. ... Skibbity toilet? Skibbity toilet? Natsuki bounds towards me and lovingly wraps her arms around me from the side. Oh yeah, we did good there. That was good. Oh man, she's happy about that. Thank you for saying all those nice things about me to my mom. It means so much. Knowing that she knows how much I've tried to grow up without her around. Mama, I miss you so much. Being with Skibbity Toilet has made me realize how fleeting a relationship with anyone can be, even with your own mother, or with a close friend or a boyfriend or... Oh, shit. With your own is that gonna be the dad? Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Okay, his voice. With your own father? Who's there? Natsuki squeezes me tightly, then closes her eyes and doesn't look in the direction where the voice came from. However, I do the honors and I tap Natsuki on the shoulder as if to say, look. She finally does, and it seems as if her and my worst fear had been realized.